Woo! What's up, everybody? It's Colin and Chris here with Creator Industries.
We are back.
We are back, day 3, final day for BuildCon,
So excited.
our virtual LEGO convention.
Super excited.
Super excited. That'll be a t-shirt one day. Super excited for day 3. Oh man, we've got less people today. It's the final day.
Yep.
So we had 5 people the first day.
It's a short day.
Yeah, we had 5 people yesterday, and we have 3 people today. But I guarantee you, you're gonna want to stick around for these 3 builders. Should we tease? Should we tell them who's coming up?
Oh, they should know.
I mean, they should know, but just in case, you never know.
First one that's coming up is Corneel, a LEGO Masters runner-up from Netherlands.
Yes.
He is incredible. He's super awesome, and yeah, we can't wait to find out a little bit more about him.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Next, we have the one, the only, the infamous mech builder, Lou Sim, or you probably know him as Messi Maru. If you guys have ever seen anything built as a mech in Lego online, chances are is probably his, or he had some influence in that design. He's amazing, amazing. Who else do we got here? We've got the final person.
Last but not least,
it's very interesting.
Another legend.
A very interesting one, yeah.
His name is Nick Trotta, which I can't recall seeing an interview done because he's super busy, but thankfully he managed to find some time to join us on our very first year for BuildCon. Thank you so much, Nick. And yeah, like we're super excited. I can't even describe like the amount of excitement I have to talk to Nick, find out and share everything he's got for spaceships.
You guys, we have Shiptember coming up next month.
No.
If you guys are thinking of building a ship, building a spaceship for Shiptember, or, I mean, if you just want to learn some amazing techniques or see how a master ship builder works, you need to watch Nick Trotta. You need to watch the last interview. He is going to blow your mind with the way that he builds ships. And you guys will never think about building in Lego the same again. I guarantee it.
Well, we had like lots of talented builders on BuildCon. And of course, we hope that you guys picked up some techniques, some useful tips for, continuing on with your Lego journey. But Shiptember is coming up, and this is something that you do not want to miss, especially if you are a spaceship builder.
Yeah, he's so good. Let's talk a little bit about yesterday, just in case you guys missed some of it. We had a bunch of amazing builders on last night. We had Robin Sather ending out the day again. That was awesome. We went extra time. We went overtime with Robin. We went for about an hour and a half with him.
Oh my gosh.
He was answering so many community questions for you guys. And if you guys didn't get to see it and you guys missed it, make sure you check out our YouTube channel. Just type in Creator Industries in YouTube. Subscribe to that so that you can see the notification when we go ahead and upload all the videos from BuildCon, because we will be doing that for all the interviews separately, so you guys can go ahead and check out those interviews that you missed.
We also had Marianne Asunuma,
yes,
a very strong female builder in the Lego community. We had Andrew Steele online.
That was fun.
With us. That was awesome to talk to and kind of get to know a little bit more about how he does his builds. We also had the young entrepreneur, David Ellison, who was pushing the limits to just vehicles in the Lego industry, as well as
what young Lego builders can achieve. Again, being 21, that's relatively young in terms of his adult age. But he's pushing entrepreneurial spirit through Lego, and it's pretty amazing.
And unfortunately, the one thing that we didn't get a chance to, we'll have to make it up to you guys. Adam Dodge, he talked about community, and he showed us what it would be like to actually be in a healthy lug.
Yes.
He nurtured his lug and community very well in Canada, as well as his relationships with all the other lugs, and it was just very insightful to see how one person can make a difference in Saskatchewan, where he lives.
Yeah, he's made a really huge impact in Central Canada, basically, for the lug scene in his area. And he talked about how to start a lug and what the important things are in terms of, if you guys were ever thinking about starting up your own Lego users group in your area, if you guys don't have one, or if you don't want to join one that is in your area, talk a lot about really good points of how you can start one successfully, and the mentality that goes into, as you mentioned, fostering and keeping the culture how you'd want it. It's really good.
So also too, we have a very special BTS, very special episode leading up to the road to BuildCon. Just before we got into BuildCon, we had this like just slur of behind the scene clips that we wanted to show you guys. That's a 20-minute long episode. We're gonna kick that off just right before Corneel.
Yeah, so I think we've got about 10 minutes before we pop that one on. So what do we got? Do you guys have any questions about like the day 3 participants, anything like that, anything that we can answer over the last 2 days before we start rolling something like that behind the scenes for you guys to watch, and before we get Corneel set up? Or, that's something I know everyone wants to hear about. When are we going to talk about season 3 winners?
Yes, that'll be today.
It will be today.
At the end, right after Nick's.
Yeah, so as soon as Nick Trotta's ends, his interview ends at 4:45. We will then go ahead and talk about the season 3 winners.
We got your winners.
We got the winners, don't worry. I know you guys have been waiting and anticipating for a long time.
Yes, thanks for your patience.
So that will be coming up also.
We're gonna actually do a special creators react. We have something already planned out for all the winners. Stick around. We hope you guys appreciate and show some love to the winners. They really deserve this. And we have, because it's season 3, we had a special triple winner.
Triple threat. You were going to say it.
Triple themed threat. It was cool. It's just I can't say it because it reveals too much of the winners. But
you were talking about
the try.
So there was 3. I won't say the other. So it was season 3. We had 3 categories. We have kids, we have T-falls, and we have adults.
Yep.
We had 3 winners from each, and then somehow we also ended up with 3
of the same
something in one of each category, but we won't tell you exactly what it is. But you guys will see it when it's live. It's gonna be very fun.
Honestly, we didn't expect the last one to be so good. Especially the younger category, man. Oh man.
You guys are gonna be really impressed, I think, with that category for sure.
Yep.
We have a really, really good builder and a new builder.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you
off.
No,
please. That's a really good one.
The giveaways too. Don't forget, DM us if you want to be entered to the DMs. Through the contest. Giveaways. We have tons. Just DM us and let us know that you want to enter. If you've already said something, just message us again. No worries. Well, we can see how many times you've entered anyways. So just make sure, put it in our DMs and we'll enter you guys later on.
Are we going to do it live or are we going to do it afterwards?
Probably do it afterwards. I think because they will probably want to see who the winners are for season.
Sure, we won't take away from
3.
that.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do then is we will make sure that we're not going to do it live on stream in terms of the stream chat winners. As Chris mentioned, we will go ahead and we will do that on a separate video, probably when we get back to our comfy homes, not inside of a mall, not inside of a hotel. And we will be able to reveal that to you guys and send out some prizes for everyone who was so awesome to come out and support. And speaking of which, I really want to give a shout out to all the people who have come for all 3 days. You guys know who you are.
Yeah.
You guys have been in the chat. You guys have been talking it up. You guys have been asking questions. This is our very first live stream that we have ever done. If it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't have been as successful as it has been.
Thank you.
I mean, to even have the ability to be able to do a live stream is amazing. And I know most of the point of it is that we can get the content and put it on YouTube afterwards. But the fact that we had so much support even during this live stream means a lot to us. So again, thank you guys for all of the supports. So people are excited about giveaways. I'm pretty sure that's Colleen trying to hype it up. Colleen, is that you? I knew it. Cool.
Yeah,
so,
I think if it wasn't for the community, like we're so nervous doing this. This isn't easy. Like talking for 6 hours. I mean, just all honesty, right? Like this, to set this up, showing you guys kind of the behind the scenes. We're gonna have that episode too, but like to get this set up has been so much work, and Colin, like all that pressure put on Colin. This guy is MVP this weekend. Yeah, like coming early to set up, get all the cameras, lights, computers, everything to where it is in a working condition. Yeah, tremendous work. As well, we can't forget the people that came to display once again.
I know.
This weekend.
I wonder if I can get that link while you talk about it. Talk about it. I'm gonna try and get that link.
Yeah, Winston's link.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, once again, thank you to SALUG, Southern Alberta Lego Users Group, as well as CLTC, Calgary Lego Train Club, for coming out to showcase everything that they had built and wanted to showcase to the public. So once again, Winston from Sela, who took the time and became our what would you call him?
He was our ambassador ambassador and point man for Calgary. It was really we couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been able to set up all of the displays for all 12 units that we have throughout this mall,
Yep.
chock filled with
Crazy
crazy mocks. I don't have a Winston's flicker anymore.
Uh-oh.
Winston, I'm not sure if you're on right now and watching. I would really hope you are.
See if somebody can throw that back on there.
Guys, does
That'd be
anybody
awesome.
have the Flickr link from yesterday?
Yeah.
It was Winston's Flickr account that had the photos from all of BuildCon. I posted in the chat yesterday. I just lost that specific link, and I don't know if Winston's here. So, if somebody has it in their history, that'd be really great if you guys
just
could do
post
that. I might be able to find it in my history as well, if Chris is okay with talking for a little bit.
Sure. Also, too, shout out to all the builders and the contestants from previous contests and seasons, and who came out to display. Like we had Hudson and Aiden come out, Hayward brothers.
Yes.
We had the Floyd Anderson family. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I can see them right now too. They're here.
Are they here?
They're doing the scavenger hunt right now that we have.
awesome. They're here. And we also had Glenn from Speed Champions set out a huge track. And yeah, shout out to him because he took up an entire room all by himself. I've never seen a 16-foot track set up like that. It's modified for different styles of races. Just fantastic. And who else came out? Noah, Nico.
Noah and Neil came out. James came out. Oh, I mean, I guess he wasn't part of the.
Yeah.
Well, he actually did. He submitted for season 3, so he was.
Yep.
Yeah, James submitted for season 3, which is really
And
cool.
Who else we had? Well, I mean, basically, we can list off everybody that's
Who came?
who came, right? We had Stephen.
Yeah, Steven.
We had Dave. We had Winston.
Dave Ware came out.
We
Winston
had
came
Mike.
out.
We had Mary Grace. We also had Gerard.
Gerard came out. Did Chris come out?
Chris Productions.
Chris
as well as
Productions came out.
Thomas,
Yeah.
Tom, Nathan, and Nico. Who else do we have?
There's more.
Cindy as
Cindy
well.
came out. Yeah.
I think Ben.
Mary Grace.
Ben.
You say that already?
Yeah, I said
Mary Grace. Also thank you to Pseudo Tesla for providing the link to the Flickr.
Oh, hey,
he was able to find
thank
it. Much appreciated. Man, there is some cool stuff, man. I'm looking at the Helm's Deep right now with Nico. That is bonkers. Oh, there it is. There's Glenn's track. 16 feet of Lego Speed Champions awesomeness. Anyway, please go check out that link. We've got a couple minutes here. I think we'll probably start rolling that live stream BTS for you guys to check out.
It's an exclusive, BuildCon exclusive.
Yeah, we're going to take a couple seconds to set up our first call while that is happening. So we will see you guys.
Wait. What? Thank you to Colleen for getting this episode ready.
That's it.
She has been awesome taking BTS and putting all this together. This thing failed so many times, but we managed to put it together today. So for you guys, enjoy. Hope you guys, enjoy this journey with us. Oh, she's blushing right now.
Sorry, this will be. I was just typing. Yeah, so it'll be an exclusive BTS before it's up on Episode 7 before it's up on YouTube. Please enjoy. We're gonna turn our audio off. Please enjoy that video. And again, thank you so much to Colleen for filming and editing that in time for today's stream.
It says all not available.
Sorry, just everything says not available right now. Could I get 2 chicken McMuffins?
For sure.
And a large orange juice?
Large orange juice. Would you like that a hash brown?
No, thank you.
Okay, for sure.
Are you getting anything, Colin?
That's everything for you? 785?
No, it's not everything. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the rest of my
Okay.
entourage.
Do you want anything? I'm okay. I had breakfast.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Nobody's getting anything?
Well, actually, can you give me a egg McMuffin?
And
I'll get one.
Egg McMuffin.
Oh, no, sorry. A chicken McMuffin.
Oh, sorry, lied. So a chicken McMuffin.
Do you want 2?
Sure.
She wants another one. Let's get.
Sorry.
Okay, so it's gonna be 5 chicken McMuffins.
How many?
5.
5?
Yes.
Okay. Any drink?
Any drinks? Any drinks?
No
drinks.
Okay, just the orange juice. Just the one orange juice, thanks.
For sure. Any hash brown for you?
I don't think so.
No. 1569.
Oh, okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, McDonald's.
Thanks, McDonald's. I'll thank them later when I'm on. Oh, not the butterfly.
Where?
No, it's on my window now.
Oh, you hit a butterfly. So, Colin and I have figured out all the prizes, and we're also talking about Jaego. Jaego is still on our roster. It's about 2 to 3 weeks away, depending on when this video is going to get released. But we are thinking for Jaego, we're going to do like an introduction video, and yeah, just something funny. Thinking about talking like robots. Haha. I don't know.
Humor.
Humor. Like hummus, humus. It's like, what the heck is humus? I remember saying that at Walmart one time. Like, ma'am, I can't wait to have some humus. This lady, humus, and like I remember she just heard me say so many times. It's like, what is humus? Like every day, I'm like, you'd say humus and carrots because I started liking humus, hummus and carrots. I just called it humus, and one day she was just triggered. Chris, I have no idea what you're saying. I think that's a venereal disease or something. Like, is something wrong with you? What is humus? I'm like, it's H-U-M-M-U-S. That's hummus. That is hummus. Why do you call it humus? I'm like, I don't know. I just thought that's what it was. Like humidity. Like hue.
One time Chris thought that a balaclava was actually the dessert baklava. And someone asked him for a balaclava for Christmas as part of their Christmas gift. And he went to the bakery looking for baklava. Like the Turkish, is it Turkish or like the Lebanese dessert?
Lebanese dessert. Oh man. Yeah, can you imagine unwrapping? It was like, oh, it's like great. It's the same size as the box. But the moment he opened it, it's just like, oh, what is this? I was like, we asked for
No, I asked for a balaclava.
Oh, I was missing a few vowels. This is what happens because I skim through things. I don't read them often, and I miss a couple of vowels.
You very much skim through things.
Oh man, this is why Colin's awesome because he actually reads.
Oh, dude, that's so fun. I can't believe that was a long time ago. That was like 10 years ago.
Oh my god, yeah. That handicap button, and then he touched his face.
Oh, nice.
Like he did this.
There were these two girls in a car and they were passing by.
Yeah.
And they were just like smiling and laughing, and then they looked over and then like they didn't look at me, they looked at Colin at the front, and then they looked at the kid and they like giggled, and I'm like
Oh.
and I was like, oh yes,
Why
hello.
are you recording?
How would you know?
Get it again.
What?
Get it again.
Are you recording?
Yes.
We literally just saw a guy come here, touch the handicap sign, and Chris said he immediately went and rubbed his face. That is not how you prevent the spread of COVID.
Don't touch your face.
You first.
entirely through, so it normally ends up near the front so people can see in it.
Perfect.
And then yeah, we just do bigger and bigger, so the scale of the city looks like it gets massive.
Oh, glad. So after you're done setting up, one of the things that we'll be asking for is like a headshot.
Yeah.
As well as maybe we could take it in the yellow room. We'll see. Headshot and just a little info about you, because we're going to be creating like creator things, just for you guys. So
Sweet.
yeah. And so far, do you have anything?
At the very least, it'll be good for Reddit.
Oh yeah.
And then yeah, just have it go over 2 corners.
Easy. Perfect. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. Thanks.
Hopefully I'll be able to put that together. So, okay, we're hoping to. This is the part of the ship. It's a vehicle. Oh, this is a vehicle. Alright. So we got Tom here with his spaceship. It's about 10 feet tall. No, 10 feet long. Sorry. I guess he's about. So Tom's just unloading. We did ask for help. Like if you wanted help, but
It's safer to not touch other people.
we're just gonna be the rolling it out. GPS inception.
Yes.
Is this a Star Wars?
Or is
Yeah,
it
this is the, well,
sci-fi inspired?
I call it a Imperial Marauder. It's designed as a disguised as a rebel ship,
Ah.
but it's Imperial.
Let's go all the way back. So what? And how did it start? Like, what was the first piece of Lego you saw that why'd you get so enthused about it?
Well, I actually have been building Lego since I was a little kid. I did have a 20-year sabbatical from Lego, but my brother got into Lego when we were kids, and we used to pool, me and my brother, who's older, myself and my younger sister would pool our Christmas money together and buy Lego with our Christmas money every year. So I fell in love with it then as a child, and then I became a teenager and I didn't care. And so my brother actually purchased the Lego that we group bought off me when I was like 19, and I'm like, I don't care, just give me the money and I run, you know, kind of thing. And then I had kids, I have step kids, and so when the kids entered your life and you start playing with this, you're like, oh man, I can build a whole city and this will come together. And yeah, so that's why I got back into it, and that was probably about 8 years ago now. And then I was working at the time. I don't work right now currently, so I had income that I could just buy Lego, and I bought a lot of Lego in that year or two in the beginning because I had the extra money to do it, and I fell in love with it, and then I got involved with clubs, and there we go.
I think that
the person who has more Lego has more advantage?
Well,
Yes and no.
it depends. If said Lego is more under the form of sets that you're not taking apart, then, well, it doesn't give you an advantage. But if it's just bricks, then you probably do have an advantage, because if you have more bricks, you usually can build more. That's how Lego works. But you don't need to have a lot of bricks to be able to build something good.
Do you agree with that, Erwin?
Yes. But more bricks is usually good because you can just spread it around and filter through it.
Yeah, Lego math.
You guys won what category in BuildCon?
Dark Ages.
Dark Ages.
Return to Port.
So who came up with the idea?
Well, it was kind of based off of, I had a pre-existing mock which I made for an ideas contest and Real Ideas. It was kind of, there was the two characters who you can see on the mock. They're like in the smaller boat and they have the gold and all that. They actually got that from one of my previous mocks, which is like a scene where they're searching for like a lost giant who was like was in an island, and they found the treasure, and now they're returning to port.
Oh, that
That's the name, Return to Port.
That makes sense. There's a little bit more story behind the name.
Yeah.
We're getting a bit of sneak peek of one of the mosaic designers here for BuildCon. Hey Dave.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Thank you for making it.
Yeah, no worries.
So, setting up right now. Maybe we can ask him like, what's the game plan for the displays? Did you have a theme going on? It looks like we do.
Well, these four are all from Firefly, so they're going to go together. And then there's a couple other that are like pictures, portraits of celebrities, so they'll go together.
Nice.
And then we got a few sort of island paradise themed stuff, and that'll go together.
Awesome. Awesome. And quick question.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this for?
Sure. Should I unwrap?
Yeah, sure. If you're comfortable. I'll be here 6 feet away.
I have been making mosaics since 2008, so 12 years now, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I just passed I have a trophy that I won at BuildCon in Seattle.
Yeah.
It was from 2010, so it was the first time.
Oh, wow.
So it was 2010, so
So you are.
decade.
That's congrats. So, are these more your recent ones?
No, some of these are quite old, in fact.
Oh,
So
okay.
these were ones that I made for the Calgary Expo, and so I found out that some of these guys were coming to the expo, and then I'd build a mosaic. So I think the first one was Adam Baldwin. And he was very excited. He was very excited about seeing a picture of himself in Lego, and so he signed it in the bottom part there. He brought these tiles in so that he could sign it. And then the next year they had Nathan Fillion, so it became this little theme, and then Alan Tudyk, and I didn't get Jewel State's autograph, but that's...
Was that for this year? Or?
No, that was a couple years ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
This year, well, there wasn't one this year, but
Yeah.
last year, I don't think they had any Firefly people last year. So I'll just wait. Set it.
Hopefully she'll be back.
And then this one here, this is Brandon Routh, so he also came to Expo. He was pretty excited about that as well. And then that one was signed by Peter Dinklage. They did like
Nice.
They did a private dinner at Expo for like 200 people. And I knew that I couldn't afford the ticket, so I said, hey, what if I built this cool piece of art for the show? And they were like, okay, yeah, you can
Are
go.
you serious?
Yeah.
So you got to go?
Yeah, I got to go.
Did you get to meet him?
Yeah, it was him and what's her name? Lena Headey that played the Queen.
Yeah.
So it was the two of them sort of telling stories and that kind of thing. So
Very cool. And he signed it, hey?
he signed it. Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's hard to read his signature, but he called me brilliant, so I'm going to use that.
Yeah, for
on
sure.
the press from now on.
So how long does each one take?
They used to take a lot longer, but I'm pretty adept at them now. I've
Yeah.
sort of developed the skill, so I could probably do something like this size. I could probably knock that out in an evening now if I was really committed.
Nice. Nice. Well, we're going to ask you more questions later.
Okay.
We'll let you set up.
All right.
But we'll talk to you later.
Okay, thanks.
In terms of your wife, is she into Lego as well?
She's not into Lego like I am. I have had her build things with me before, like we did the Lego Ideas pop-up book. We built the detective's office together. Like, every once in a while I'll say, come join me, we can build this together, or whatever. But what I'm really thankful for is that she's supportive of the fact that I love Lego. That's something that honestly means the world. The fact that I can have my own little Lego space, and then she's like, yeah, you can go for it and buy Lego every once in a while and build it. Like, I think that's, she could have easily thought of me as weird for liking that, but I'm thankful that she's on board with me being part of this community.
How did you decide, maybe you didn't decide, maybe it just sort of evolved into on mosaics? I mean, it's unique.
Yeah, so I started getting back into Lego and was buying sets here and there. And then I think I was somewhere and I saw a picture that was all pixelated, and I was like, I wonder if I could do a picture like, of my dog in Lego. And so I figured out how to do it. I figured out how to pixelate the picture, and I did it. And I was like, okay, that worked. I was like, okay, I wonder if I could do another picture. And the answer was yes. And I did a second. I have a picture of the second one, which is of my son. The first one, I don't have one of the dog, sadly. And then I just kept going. And then it was like, okay, what else can I make? Can I make something bigger? And I think the progression, and I've talked to a few other people who do mosaics, and it's the same thing. You go bigger and bigger because you need that fine detail. And you can't get the fine detail unless you go bigger. And then you get to a point where you're like, okay, this is out of hand. This is way too big. Now we got to come back and figure out a better way to,
to incorporate that.
Yeah, and it's also, it's hard to move them, and it's like if you're selling one or something, people don't have, 6 feet of wall. Yeah, so.
Actually, a really good point that you don't really think about doing it.
Thanks for being here.
No problem.
Don't be nervous. We do have a live audience.
So you just say don't be nervous?
Don't be nervous.
So, you're from CLTC and SALUG?
I'm in both clubs. Because I'm uber excited about Lego.
Awesome.
I actually auditioned for Lego Masters.
Did you?
I sent a video and everything in, so.
Could you explain to the people who are doing what sailing is and what CLTC is? Because they probably don't recognize that. What are the chances?
Perfect timing.
Is it Winston?
Yeah.
SALUG again.
Stop with the cart. Okay.
Oh,
So-
he's gonna roll away, so let's just roll one question.
Is he rolling away?
Except also cart.
What are we doing?
First gonna
Okay.
They're just in the other room.
They're gonna roll in though.
They're gonna roll away.
Okay. Should I start now?
Yeah.
Explaining what?
So, could you just explain to the viewers what SALUG is and what CLTC is, because they probably don't recognize those acronyms?
Okay, so I'm going to explain what a lug is. So a lug is a Lego users group. So when you hear something and then lug, in the Lego language of acronyms, because there's a lot of them, lug means Lego user group. So Southern Alberta Lego users group is SALUG. And then CTLC is an offshoot of SALUG, Calgary Lego Train Club.
So why did the offshoot happen? Like,
Because there was a dedicated group of guys, because they're all guys. I'm like one or like 3 women in both clubs, by the way. There's a group of guys that are dedicated to trains and like the love of trains and wanting to do more of the model train and wanting to focus on like the Super Train show that Calgary has and Heritage Park Train Days. So those are the two shows that CTLC display at.
Makes sense.
And for the last 2 years, I've been present at both, so it's been awesome. And then it definitely is going away from us.
Stay away for a little bit.
With his cart.
With that part, or with everything.
It's going forever. It's still so long.
I don't know why.
Because there's no ceilings.
There's no ceiling. That's it.
And then some of the bigger group clubs, some of the bigger shows, because I know you'll just crop that one out, will, that Salug does is the Calgary Expo. So that's like Comic-Con in Calgary. And then some of the little more of the community shows, we always get asked to come and display and be at those shows. And Bricks and Blocks is another show that is trying to form. And then a show that we were trying to do as a club was called Brick Roundup.
Well, that was a good show.
And we only did 3, but they were excellent, and everyone wants that back. But we just haven't figured out, because it's very time to organize these shows. As you guys know, it takes a lot of.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Chris and Colin here again. We are back. We are finally live with our first guest of BuildCon Day 3. I can't believe that we have gone through the weekend already, and we are at the final day, the final 3 interviews. How amazing has it been? And we are starting it off with
Corneel.
Another amazing builder. Don't introduce him. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to get him back on the line. Please introduce yourself to the lovely people in the audience, and we'll go from there.
Hi everyone, my name is Corneel Clarys. Most people know me by that name or the Bastion Project. I'm 22 years old, and a lot of people from Europe might know me from this year's LEGO Masters Belgium Netherlands.
Ooh, LEGO Masters Belgium Netherlands.
Another LEGO Master in the house.
Tell everybody, if they haven't seen that specific version of the LEGO Masters, what place did you end up taking for that show?
We ended up 3rd place in the show.
3rd place in the show. That's still an amazing accomplishment. Like, to be able to go through that and to be able to finish top 3 in something like that is amazing nonetheless. Even to get onto the show is an achievement in itself. There are people who are like trying desperately to, so the fact that you were able to get on it is quite amazing.
You know, to be honest, they were the best builders on that show. I was rooting for them, and I was shocked that they didn't win. I was like, man, that's too bad.
Well, I mean, at least you were able to display your skills, to show what you guys can do on live television, and to be able to get some really great recognition and some promotion for yourself, basically. And speaking of which, how do you feel? How do you feel like you've utilized that, I guess, that fame that you've been on TV to help promote yourself and your own things that you've been doing now? Has it been a good boost for you to be able to, like, you know, self-promote?
Yeah, absolutely. Since LEGO Masters ended, I think I took 2 days of a break of LEGO, and after that I just straightly went on building again, and everybody was saying, "You're crazy! You've like been building for 5 weeks straight, and now you keep going? Come on!" Then you get tired of it. But yeah, literally, so I've gotten some opportunities together with my partner Bjorn. We got 2 projects, for example, which is quite nice, and they're shamefully a secret, so I hope I can reveal them soon.
Well, the teaser is nice, so people can at least keep an eye out for it. So again, if you guys haven't done so already, please go follow Corneel's social media so that you guys can be kept up to date on the amazing projects that him and his partner are working on. I wanted to ask you really quick, you and your partners, so you guys placed 3rd, which is again a really great achievement, and you guys were killing it in a lot of the competitions. Like, you guys were really you guys were slaying people. You guys were doing really, really well. Were you guys partners beforehand? Did you guys go into the show together, or how did that relationship sort of end up?
Well, we were in the LEGO club together for like the past 3 years, and after 1 year, we really started to know each other and like see from our mocks that we had the same building style, and we started talking more and more. we felt that we had like the same way of thinking, just making fun and laughing. So we were like, hey, Lego Masters, they're announcing it. Why not just for fun try out and we'll see how far we go. But for us, it was the first time as well building together, really. So it was really amazing and unforgettable.
You mentioned something that we had talked about quite a bit yesterday. I'm not sure if you had a chance to be able to watch it, or maybe you can watch the VODs later on. I know time zones and like timing is just we don't expect everyone to see it. But you said that you guys meshed in terms of your personalities because you had liked having fun, like your building styles are similar. Like, how do you feel that just having fun throughout the show and not taking it so seriously as like, oh, we need to be the best and win? Do you feel like just having fun is like the best way to go on a show like that, or even just like to build in general?
To be honest, having fun is the thing to do, because if you're not having fun, you're only stressing and just, you're not having any fun. Lego is supposed to be fun. Yeah.
No, for sure, that's good. Yeah.
And what similar styles did you guys have? Like you guys mentioned similar building styles. So what did you guys build?
For example, we had one assignment where we were spread from each other, and we each got 1 hour to build a sea and a land animal. And so each of us built something in an hour, and the presentators came to us, hey, what do you guys think your partner built? And both of us were like, we're gonna see no studs, we're gonna see no normal bricks, everything's gonna be tiles and slopes. That's like, we like to keep it flat and smooth and realistic. Yeah.
Right.
And was that the case when they revealed, like when you guys showed each other your builds? Was it?
Let's say normally yes, but I sort of got a crazy idea to build a kangaroo with only 2x4 bricks, and even the brickmaster himself was like, this guy's not gonna finish this in an hour. Like, everybody's build was like this, and then there was suddenly a kangaroo like this in the room.
Yeah, because you need to build it relatively large,
Wow.
2x4s to make any detail, right?
Yeah. We had to speed build.
That's awesome. What are you guys like looking to do in the future now that you guys have ended the show? You guys are obviously really good friends. You guys are using this momentum to push yourselves forward. Any major plans? You mentioned you had a couple projects. Like anything in mind that now that you have this opportunity, just in terms of advertisement, I guess, how do you want to utilize that for your own Lego career moving forward?
Ooh, that's a difficult one. We've got two main projects we want to build. First of all, we both love Stranger Things, so how awesome would it be to like do the final scene of the second season with like the giant Demogorgon?
Yeah.
This is something we want to do. And the second thing is make an arcade with the new Lego Mario sets that came out.
Oh, an arcade.
That'd be very cool.
Machine. That's gonna take some technical thing. Okay.
Yeah, that would definitely take some serious time. Have you guys started thinking about it seriously, or are you guys like, this is on the list,
Brainstorming.
when we have the opportunity, let's do it, or are you guys actively pursuing?
Let's say we need to spend 3 more weeks on one of the secret projects, and after that we want to really get onto this project.
Right on. And so right now, what are you up to? Like, are you going to school, or are you done school? Like, what's happening in your life?
Well, I'm waiting for my exam results, which will come out in a couple of days, so let's hope I succeeded.
Yeah. You had a pretty busy few weeks before this, which made it kind of interesting for you. So we're glad that you were able to take some time, like for our test call, and to even just be able to communicate with us to make this happen. So obviously, good luck on that. Hopefully it all goes well, and hopefully Lego didn't overtake too much of your time for studying and preparation.
Maybe. No, but I'm super happy, like awesome that I can be here and also like communicate with other awfuls from all over the world and just be part of the Lego community in general. Yeah.
Definitely.
Speaking of that, how was your communication with like adult fans of Lego before you were on the show versus after? Do you feel like you have a stronger relation with people worldwide now that you had a more international exposure?
I think with a couple of people, yes. Like mainly on Instagram, you start to know more larger people, more famous, if I can say it like this, people. You start to know different pages, different Facebook groups. So it's really pleasant to really discover like all Lego Master members, all fans, and just talk with everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're definitely considered an influencer. You're like 15K, right? You got a lot of.
No, 8K.
Oh, 8K.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. We're predicting the future, though.
Predicting the future. It won't take very long. Are there any secret like Lego Masters only group chats that you guys chat in? You just forget about all the noobs and you're like just talking the Lego Masters only? Like no? Oh, okay.
No.
Stay in touch with all the other Lego Masters on the show?
Yeah, everybody could speak Dutch. Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's the sad thing, by the way. They didn't make any English subtitles for the show. If you want to watch from abroad.
Yeah, I know it's really hard to kind of. Yeah, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if there was any, but yeah, I guess nobody's translated it yet.
Oh, I guess we'll have to get on that.
Well, anybody out there, that would be great, right?
Yeah.
Is that a subtle hint?
I mean, you speak English really well, so maybe you should take some time to do it. For the
I can try.
That's a lot of work.
He's gonna make himself look so good because the rest of the world won't know what they're actually saying. Like Corneel is the best builder in the entire world. Everyone else sucks. That's what the commentators said. Oh, that's awesome. Let's talk about let's branch off from Lego Masters a little bit because I'm sure you've talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
And that's going to be what most people already kind of know you for. So let's go back. Let's look at Corneel's origin story. So before Lego Masters and way before that was even a possibility, what were you doing in the Lego scene? How did you get into Lego, and what sort of niche, if you have any, in terms of like building style or themes, were you really focusing on?
Let's say the Lego passion really started at my 16 to like level up a bit, because I came home from watching Terminator, and I was like, I gotta build this. So I started building like a Terminator head from another person. There's like a famous giant life-size Terminator, which I inspired myself on. Yeah, I don't remember the name either, but yeah.
But I think I know which one you're talking about, yeah.
It did show up on the stream here just a little while ago, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then I got contacted by a club in Belgium, like a Lego group, so I was like, okay, this actually exists, because I was kind of newbie on that subject. I didn't know that there were other people out there and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know they do that, okay.
And since then I started to know Bricklink, online Lego stores, started ordering more and more bricks, and that's when it really started.
That's when the danger started. So did you used to build when you were younger? Like, did you have a dark age, dim age, whatever? What we learned, dim age.
Never had a dark age, luckily. I actually have it right here. Let me just maybe pick it up. The Terminator head.
I like how we get to see live everyone's studios.
I know, right? I got a 360 of that. He had the. Oh.
You ruined the audio, Corneel.
Hold on, Corneel, can you still hear us? Oh, 1 second. We're just gonna turn your mic. We're just gonna see if we can hear you. 1 second. Your cable might be loose. Oh, it looks like it's back on.
There we go. We're back.
Sort of.
We lost your audio for a second there.
Okay.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Not gonna do that again.
Yeah. let's just stay in the seat. But very cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
That head did show up on the live stream, so it's really cool to be able to see. So that was like your first major project that you would have built, kind of like your first major mock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And which Terminator exactly did you watch? Was it the original Terminator? Terminator 2?
The fifth one. Yeah.
Okay, so
way
down the line.
Way down the line.
Have you seen the ones before it now, or?
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Oh, you've seen them. Okay, I'm just making sure. I thought maybe you just jumped in at 5. And that's really cool. So, did you learn anything from? So, did you go from like set building before that? Like you were just building sets and collecting them like a normal user, or like what were you doing in terms of like small monsters? Or is that literally the first thing you're like, I just need to build this out of Lego?
let's just say whenever I got a Lego set as a present or something, I think it lasted for 6 days or a week, and then I tore it down for parts.
So you're
Gotcha.
you're one of those kind of builders. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you have a fairly big collection to begin with, like when you back in when you were 16, or did you just amass like after when you were starting to build this?
Let's say I think I had quite of a big collection already, because Lego was the only thing I asked for as a present each time, each season, each event, holidays. And then yeah, when I got 16, I got a student job and stuff, so a lot of money went to Lego.
I'm surprised you didn't work at the Lego store. Like, yeah, did you ever work at the Lego retail stores, or they weren't around?
It's a bit too far. It's like 2-hour drive as well.
That's too bad.
That's unfortunate.
All your money and all your paychecks would have went there. Like, yeah, discounts.
Yeah.
They should just pay you in Lego, really, at that point.
That would be perfect.
That wouldn't really be bad, especially at that age, right?
Yeah,
I kind of wish we can go back to
Do
those
Lego
days.
Masters have like a special perk? Like when you guys go down, do you guys have like an unlimited amount of bricks that you can order from Lego now? Now that you're a Lego Master?
No.
You don't do
No.
that?
No
Oh,
perks.
that's too
No,
bad.
that's a shame. That's a shame.
That's a shame because you're like, how can you build now? Now that you, that's too bad.
So I did want to actually ask something similar to that, but was there any other like perks on the show that you might have gotten? Like, did you get to keep like the Lego from your builds, or did you like?
That would have been awesome.
Did they like give you like an opportunity, like, hey, fill your pockets with as much Lego from this brick pit as possible, and whatever you can fit, you can take home? Like, what sort of like funny perks would you be able to tell
Did you
people
guys
about?
sneak off after hours and just grabbed a bunch of minifigs? Like, oh, I need that.
That I wish, but there was like too much security. Really. Yeah, it was like everywhere there were like cameras and stuff, and even at night they like guided you out of the rooms and stuff, so there was no chance of even getting in. Yeah. But there was one thing we did though at like the final, after the finals, after everything was recorded, we like could go back into the rooms and like be at the final builds. So we took a couple of pictures and we were like, hey, but I really want this piece right here because I'm proud of this small little thing I did. So we're like, okay, just take it. Nobody complained, so that was nice.
Oh, there you go.
You got a box and you're just scooping it up. That's good.
At least you got
Not a
something
box,
like
not a box.
Oh, just like your pockets.
Yeah, my shirt was like literally rolled up. And I literally just put it in there.
Wow. Pro tip for future master builders: make sure you wear a double extra large at the last episode, and just be able to carry, or extra shirts.
Like a pelican-like mouth that just opens up and just drops so deep. Oh, that's actually so funny.
Any special moments that stood out to you at the show? Like something that made you laugh, cry,
anger.
Yeah. Tell us those kind of stories.
Ooh, I think there are gonna be 3 of them. So yeah, in the second episode it was like the cut in half challenge.
Yep.
And there were like sort of everything you could find in a house. So like a guitar, microwave, that type of stuff. And then there was one little thing standing right there, a dwarf from like 1 meter tall, half of a dwarf, a gnome. And I was like, that's like half of my size. I don't want that thing. How are we gonna build that thing that's like so high? And of course we got it, and we cursed for like 5 hours straight at that thing because we had to reach the height and like stand on the table to start building and stuff. It was crazy, but it was fun because at the end we won it. So yeah, and we even took that gnome home with us. So that was pretty nice.
Who has it at their place?
Has it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you take the gnome, which is downstairs? I'm gonna ask somebody to take it for me.
your lovely assistant.
Yeah.
Do we have like a crew filming you right now? Yeah. Like, do we have a television crew?
No, not that far yet.
While we wait for the gnome to be delivered, do you know who the Pieces Fit is in our Discord? Is that your partner?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my partner right there.
Not Discord, sorry, in the Twitch chat. So I figured just reading the chat, but if people are coming on board and just didn't realize, Corneel's partner is in the Twitch chat right now. He's talking about it. He said he got to keep a small mosaic as well, and he's been really kind to answer a bunch of questions. He actually also posted an interesting link to, I believe, a Dutch website, but Google Chrome will translate the episode in English. So if you guys need to, you can watch that. So very, very cool. So I just wanted to say a thank you for him to come on board. So we have both of you in a sense.
Thanks, guys.
So so appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, there it is.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's
it's
huge.
not small at all.
The photos didn't do justice. Wow.
No.
Wow.
And
Such
how
a
long
beauty.
did you guys have to build? You had 5 hours to build?
I think it was, wait, how long was it again? 14, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
12 or 14, yeah.
So just out of my own curiosity now, working as a team is always interesting because different building styles or different ways to start a project. We talked about it before. It's like, where do you start a project? For you guys, let's just use that as an example. Where did you guys start? Like, how did you guys start deciding, like, this is where we need to begin, this is the steps we need to take, especially for a large one, and time is such a limitation for you guys. You guys really need to be able to time manage and manage your steps, basically, your practice.
Let's say we usually started off by just drawing and just putting our ideas right on the table. And then we actually quite quickly could come up with, okay, we're going to go in this direction, and while building and planning stuff, we were like, okay, we can now do this. And usually it just fit it all together because we were like thinking the same way. It was really weird how we thought the same way. Really funny. Yeah, actually, yeah. And let's just say that everything turned out fine while just having a good laugh and keeping it fun and just chilling, yeah.
That's awesome.
After the show, a lot of people started calling us Team No Drama just because we were always laughing and having fun.
Oh no, I mean not oh no, sorry. Oh no, because my next question was gonna...
Was there any drama?
Oh, I was gonna ask. So there was, we had Henry Pinto on day one, and so Lego Masters in Australia. And he had mentioned that there was just a funny story of how he ended up with his partner. It wasn't his original team, doesn't matter. So because they didn't have a previous friendship, what they basically said at the beginning was, we don't have a friendship to protect, so let's just go with brutal honesty. So they were like, no BS. That sucks. Like, if that idea sucks, you just tell them straight. Like, you don't have to worry about ruining a friendship. We're here to win, right? So was there anything like that with you guys? Like, did you feel like you have to protect friendship at all, or were you guys just so chill the whole time that it didn't matter?
No, really. We were just chill and we laughed constantly, and we even were annoying each other by saying stupid jokes or like knocking something over we had built from each other.
just hyping each other up. That's awesome. Were you guys in the same town?
Yeah.
By the way, like you and your partner? Were you guys in the same city?
He lives 2 hours away from me, so when we meet up, we really gotta sleep in the same house. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Because the photo came up, I do want to talk about the Bastion project that you did. How did you get the idea to start doing such a large-scale project? And tell everybody what you ended up doing.
There it is.
Ended up doing with it. Yeah, we can start. Yeah, just let's lead into that so we can continue on.
Yeah. So in 2016, so 4 years ago, I wanted to go to a convention, a Comic-Con, and I was like, okay, I did one-time cosplay, and I was like, I want to do something with Lego, like try to integrate the two of them. So I was like, why not build a giant costume out of Lego? But a costume would be too difficult back then with the parts that existed. Yeah. So I was like, why not build a giant sculpture which I can just like pose out? And I was playing Overwatch back then, and I was like, wow, I really like Bastion, that annoying little guy which shoots everything up. Why not build him? Just to annoy people in the community, why not? So I started building on him, and as the years passed by, I started off with the head, started motorizing everything, started building the chest, shoulders. I even got the chance to get to the headquarters of Blizzard in France, in Versailles, to go there to Yeah, it was really amazing. I like emailed them and I was like, I'm never gonna get a response, right? And like I got the response and it's just unbelievable at that moment. And then
What was
I
their
got to meet
response
up
saying?
with them.
How did they word it? Were they like, yeah, sure,
They were like-
yes, or were they like?
They were like, that's so cool, like how did you come up with the idea? Because usually they get a lot of emails of like cosplayers and stuff who make
Yeah.
props,
Sure.
which they use, and they were like, we've never seen this with Lego. So I was like, okay, fun, let's keep going. But the project, let's say, slowed down a little bit thanks to studies and then Lego Masters in the end. So I hope in the next year, 2 years, I really can finish it up. And the hardest part now is making a metal frame for the inside. So that's more, yeah,
Less
a different
Lego
job than
is-
Lego.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when you think of a sculpture, you were already saying, man, like you got to build something 2 feet. You're going like, I don't know how tall this
Yeah,
thing
how
is
tall
gonna
is
be.
it supposed to
5
be?
to 6 feet. Like
Yeah,
bastion?
it's good. I think if I calculate, it was like 2 meters 30 high.
Oh, wow.
It should be.
That's really tall.
That's a long project.
Yeah.
And this is like you started back in 2016. So like
Yeah.
what made you feel like you needed to do this challenge? Like this is a big undertaking.
In that scale too, like, it's
Well-
not like you just wanted to build a bastion. You really wanted to build
Yeah.
a bastion. Like,
Well, it was just like a fun idea to build something really, a giant sculpture with not like the usual 2x4 bricks, like really sculpting. I wanted to make everything look smooth and just, yeah, a personal challenge. And why not if I have a couple of years and do some other things in between? Why not?
Is Blizzard potentially going to sponsor the rest of the project? It was like, are you allowed to say anything like that?
Not really.
Oh man, I wish they would.
That's
because that would be insane.
not really. They're not really going to. You're not really allowed to say.
Let's say something happened already, and further on I may not say anything anymore.
Okay, we'll
Cool.
just stay tuned.
That's okay.
We'll just stay tuned.
That's enough to give us some intrigue and for people to look out for something potentially. But yeah, we don't want to break
Yeah.
any NDAs or have anything go wrong because of the conversation we had. But that's really cool. How did you estimate beforehand how much this might cost you?
Oh, cost. That's a good. That's.
Let's say I know I spent I think 2,000 already on it probably, but I'm working in like dark tan and dark green colors, so not the
That's even
cheapest ones
harder.
already to start with.
Yeah.
And also there's only so many parts or like types of bricks, so I need to come up with a lot of different building techniques to fit everything together in those colors. But that makes it fun and makes me learn as well new things. So yeah.
We should. Is there such a thing as a Patreon for Lego bricks? Maybe you can start a dark tan and dark green.
Yeah, people
Patreon
people
where they
can donate their
send you bricks.
Well, what I was going to ask is, where were you procuring most of your bricks? Was it through Bricklink or Brick Owl or one of those kinds of sites?
Usually Bricklink, then in the Lego store the pad wall, we call it in Dutch, I don't know. Pick a brick wall, yeah.
Pick a brick wall. Yeah.
Same here.
And then in the Lego Club, the lug bulk, which you can get like the giant order they do in clubs.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's good.
Has yours arrived yet? Have you guys got yours?
Yeah.
Oh, yours already arrived this year? Oh, awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
It was pretty easy to sort for me, to be honest. Like the maximum amount I could go to, I ordered just 1x4 dark green bricks. So I know I have enough dark green for Bastion. Or like
Awesome.
4K bricks.
There you
That's
go.
a lot.
That's
well,
awesome.
as what we learned from previous previous interviews, everyone says always overestimate.
Yes.
So did you get a little extra? Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, I did.
Where do you store all your Lego? Like, is it just in your place? Do you have like
Storage unit.
Storage units. Oh.
I got like all different small storage units.
Okay. You're able to fit everything in this room though, basically? For
Almost.
Almost.
Because
At your parents' place.
I'm still living at my parents at the moment, so everything's like in one room. My Lego hobby and my statue collection, which I like as well. Like everything's in one little room, all in boxes, all fits perfectly together. If I get a bit more, I'm gonna have to put some stuff away.
Yeah.
Just not the Lego. Don't put the Lego away.
Yeah, you can't put the Lego.
Yeah. For example, this thing right here is taking up a lot of space.
Oh, are we allowed to talk
Yeah,
about
do you want to
that
start
yet?
talking about that? So our timeline, we've got about 15
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
left fully, and we want to make sure we get to
Questions.
questions from the community. So why don't we go back, step back in time, and you can maybe talk about what's behind you, so that you can do what you wanted to do.
It's so cute. I still see Bastion right at the corner too.
Oh, a little one, right?
A little one right there.
Yeah, and this one I might show. This is like a pretty small bastion I built.
Oh,
Nice. That's really cool.
fantastic. You should sell that as instructions.
Yeah, that'd be a great
I'd get
instructional
that.
kit.
That's awesome.
It would be. It's one of the things I've been thinking about, but I gotta like get more into the rebrickable and stuff. All of those sites I don't know the specifics of yet, so I need to check.
Sure. So can you kind of give
but-
us an idea of what is that behind you? Like, let's hype it up. Well, I know you've been talking about it.
Okay, let's say it's pretty big. First of all, I'm gonna show you two things to really prove it.
That sounds good. Bear with us, guys. His headphone is wired, unfortunately, so he's gonna have to step back. But I'm
Got
so
me a base plate.
okay.
Okay. That's
A
a
standard large base plate.
32 by 32.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. The
Holy
the
smokes.
foreshortening made that thing look a lot.
that
It's
was a large base
it
plate?
costed me quite a lot of base plates. Yeah.
Do you know how many? Like that looked like a four by something.
There was how many are in there? God, it's 5 base plates of 32 by 32 wide, and I think it was 7 or 8 long. So it's quite huge. It's almost my size. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, maybe give people don't tell them what it is, but like what were you working on? Like, tell us the story of why you started wanting to do something like this.
So I like to build mosaics just for fun as well, besides the Bastion product, just to do something different again, because there are not that many people I know of at least which build mosaics, besides the guy I just saw on the show and in the little trailer, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta check that guy out, looks amazing. Yeah. So I was like, why not do some mosaics? And there's been one movie which I really love, and it has been in my head for so many years already. I love the scenes, I love the music, it's just amazing. So 2 years ago I was like, why not do something with this? And I started sketching, sketching, just like putting some tiles on some base plates, like, okay, I'm gonna do these shapes. And I was like, I'm never gonna finish this, like, this is too expensive and stuff, it's too huge. So I put it away. And when Lego Masters started to be on TV, I was like, okay, I told myself I'm not gonna do this, but hey, let's just go with it. And like in 2-3 months, I finally did it. I really put my head to it, and I'm pretty proud of it. Yeah.
Nice. So, I mean, with the teasing, obviously we are expecting a movie and a mosaic behind you. So,
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how we can talk about this without being too.
What made this movie so special? Like, how did this impact your life so much, other than the music?
The music, yeah, it's a good movie, obviously, but like, why is it so impactful?
Yeah. I don't know. It just speaks to me the way everything is like. There's so much culture in it, and just the music, everything fits perfectly in my opinion. I don't find any mistakes in the movie, and every time I watch it, I'm like, damn, just that scene at the end, which like, that makes it perfect. Yeah.
Are you planning on putting this next to your TV and rewatching it with it sitting there, and just like having the movie and the mosaic next to each other?
Well, I don't need to do that because there's actually already a trailer of the mosaic and a part of the movie online.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, that's awesome. Well, it's up to you. How do you want to reveal this?
Maybe I'm gonna give one more tip, and maybe people might recognize it then.
Sure.
I would love one day to take this mosaic and put it in front of the Big Ben.
Oh, of
to take a
course.
picture.
You guys should have had a chance to see his trailer. The trailer was fantastic.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it
Yeah.
already, definitely check out
Corneel,
Corneel's
what's
stuff.
your YouTube channel again?
He's getting ready.
He's getting ready.
Yeah.
What was your YouTube channel?
What did you guys
again?
say?
What was your YouTube channel again?
Just my name.
Perfect.
Okay, Corneel
Simple
Clarys.
enough.
Okay.
Oh god, guys,
Yeah.
this is like, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, this thing is massive.
Yeah.
Are you able to stand right beside
Okay.
me?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna turn the laptop a little. Maybe I'm gonna show this thing a little first. This paper is pretty old.
There it is.
Oh.
Holy, that's awesome.
So you guys, I mean, now everyone can
That's-
see exactly which movie it is.
Yeah, that's wicked. Wait,
Do
you
I
wanna
reveal
do
it?
huh? Yeah, go
Please,
for it.
let's
please.
do it. Let's check it out
Let's
now.
do it. Drum
We've
roll.
been waiting. We've been waiting so long. I just want to see it.
Let's do it. I love this. This is so cool. You know, I
creator
wonder if
first.
Messi is gonna reveal something too, because I saw
He
a
did.
teaser.
He was working
You
on
saw
something.
it?
I know.
It said getting ready for BuildCon. Like, what the heck? Oh!
Oh.
Whoa!
There it is.
Oh my god! That is huge!
That is a massive mosaic.
Wow! Yes, that scene was
Messi
awesome.
Mars is 5th of November.
Remember the 5th.
Remember the 5th. Wow, it's so huge.
Wow, that's so good, man. That's so good.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have like fireworks
I
and
know.
stuff. Like sparklers.
It's
We
literally
should
got
have
fireworks.
sparklers.
Yeah, we should have had something ready for it.
That's so awesome.
No, that's awesome.
This needs to be displayed. Have you contacted anybody about this?
I've tried to get into contact with people from Lego from England in the hope I might get a chance to literally do a trip and put it in front of the Big Ben. Yeah.
That would be so
that
cool.
would be sweet.
I think that you have a definite possibility of making that happen. Just be persistent and keep messaging people, keep poking people, or asking people like, who do you think I should talk to? And people will always have a name.
Yeah.
And then you'll eventually get somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. How many? Oh my
How many
God.
hours?
Well,
like-
how many different? Yeah, how many hours in there, and how many different colors did you end up using as well? Because there's
Let's say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think about 10 colors in there. And one little thing which I find pretty nice myself, which I try to do, is I try to put in some 3D. And
Yes.
what I mean is
Tell
everything here on top
Yeah.
actually started off by being one plate thick, and at the bottom everything is like 2 bricks almost thick, just to
Oh,
get
it
like
comes
the
out.
proper
Holy
perspective of smoke. Yeah,
Yeah.
just to get the effect.
it
And what I
probably-
like myself to do is to put in the little scenes of
I
like the
see.
train and stuff.
Oh, cool.
That's
Cool.
amazing. Yeah, I
That's
can
really
see
cool. That's
that.
a really cool detail
So
to put in.
the highest point is 2 bricks tall in your.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Did you? Could you estimate the amount of hours that you put into placing all those bricks?
Let's say over probably. Wait, there were days I spent like 8 or 10 hours on it. Let's say over 300 probably. Because there were so many moments I like redid the whole fire thing because I was like, it doesn't look alive enough. Like it doesn't feel like real fire. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
just
it's hard
you
to get
stripped
real
it and then you
fire.
just did it over.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Many
that is
times.
tough.
Well, like it's funny because when we talked to Robin Sather, he was saying that the reason why Lego went with the round tiles is because it's easier to pop out. You must have had a heck of a hard time. Like, if you made a mistake with that fire, oh no, I'm so sorry. That's hours lost.
my fingers hurt at the end of the day, but it was all worth it.
How many brick separators did you destroy working on this? Like, did you have like
None. I use my hands.
Oh, you use your fingers? Oh,
They make
man.
a brick separator for a
Yeah.
reason, Corneel. What are you doing?
Well, that,
I don't use those things.
yeah, Lego. It's your finger dexterity. It's all good.
Yeah, I guess. I
But
mean,
man.
that's intense. That's so cool. Man, we're so happy that you were able to have that created, save it, hype it up, and to be able to show us live for this stream. It's really cool, and
It's an honor.
Congratulations on the build. It's absolutely fantastic.
Thanks.
It's a huge piece, a huge accomplishment for you. definitely enjoy that because that's going to be one for the books and for the ages really.
Where are you gonna display this? Like, is this
No.
gonna go somewhere right now, or is it just staying at your place for now?
At the moment, it's going back into pizza boxes because it fits perfectly in there. Until there's
It's modular.
Yeah, it fits
It's not
perfectly.
one piece.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No.
that's smart.
That's smart.
So, like, what? Just pins? Like pins in between? Like, are you?
Just a couple of 2x4 plates, like connect all of the plates in
I
a
see.
few different places.
Did you use any like? Did you use wood at the back of it, or they're all just Lego plates?
Yeah, there's a wooden frame on the back of it because I tried to put it up without it didn't really support.
Yeah. Okay, so you definitely do need a wood one. So then, just out of curiosity, are we taking up time for questions?
We are, but it's okay.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, how did you start this? Like, did you start with like, what was the most complicated part that you started with?
I started off by doing like the top right and left corner frames just to like really create a round sky sort of. Then I started off with the guy himself and like the background like the Big Ben.
Yeah.
And then I drew a line to like say, okay, here I'm gonna do public. And actually in the beginning there was no tram on the bottom or train. It was just like tiles. And I was like, no, I want to have something extra. So each time something extra came, then it was like, okay, let's add fireworks, and instead of just doing fire, let's add smoke, and yeah, everything came by bit.
That's so cool. Well, let's jump over into the chat really quick, just so we can get some personal questions now that we have the opportunity to see that amazing piece of art. Oh, what I was going to say beforehand was the gentleman who's currently displaying physically at BuildCon, Dave Ware, he's the gentleman who does the mosaics. Definitely reach out to him, and you guys can probably talk about mosaics because he's got a wealth of knowledge and he's been through the process a ton, and he'd probably be able to give you some really cool insight. Yeah. So anyway,
awesome.
Let's see what we can find here. I gotta scroll up. Sorry. Do you remember what your first ever Lego set was as a kid?
Yeah, it was. I got a picture of it somewhere laying around. It was like one of those little boxes from 10 euros or from 6 euros with like just 2x4 basic bricks in it.
Wow.
Really?
They did sell it like that? That's cool. That's so cool.
What were you able to make, or was it making anything, or was it just to have bricks for you to be able to do whatever you want?
No clue. Like the picture was taken when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Obviously, I guess that doesn't. That makes sense. Someone wanted to ask. They're looking probably at the slideshow that's going through right now, and just based off of the time frame that you guys get in like Lego Masters, how are you able to build such large things in such a short amount of time? We kind of covered this, but like I think some people are very like just awestruck at how big you guys make these and how fast it gets done.
Yeah, I want to know.
Well, me and my partner usually do some speed building when we're together, just for fun as a competition. So we were, so we were kind of already into the process of, okay, we're gonna do this, let's do this quickly, and like I said, we were like synchronized. Like for example, for the dwarf, he was building the exterior, the mountain, and I was just in the meantime busy on the inside, and we didn't really have any problems like interfering with each other. So I think you just gotta be used to your partner, communicate well, have fun, just take it chill, and it goes by itself, in my opinion. That's how I felt it, at least.
So you're just lucky that you and your partner connected telepathically. So that's the secret, guys.
I think so. Yeah.
Perfect. If you had to choose, Corneel, a singular part, what would that singular part be? Like, what's your favorite single part in Lego?
A transparent 1x1 washing machine. If you guys know what I mean, like a modified brick.
Yeah.
Wait.
Do you have? Go find one. Go find.
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna take
a transparent 1x1 washing machine. I wonder if that's just what they call it. If that's like a.
I don't know. I wonder. Will it open? Washing machine has that front loader.
Yeah. Or a top loader, depending on the washing machine. It's got to be a front loader though.
Transparent though. I've never seen one.
1 second. I'm just gonna take it out of Bastion, to be honest.
Oh no.
There it goes. Bye bye, Bastion.
Maybe it's a
I can rebuild.
Oh,
yeah,
it might
it's
be a
like this one in transparent.
headlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Headlight.
we call it a
Yeah,
headlight.
yeah, headlight. Yeah.
It does look like a
In
washing
Dutch, we
machine.
call it a washing machine.
Totally a washing machine.
I'm gonna call it a washing machine from now on.
That's
What are we
awesome.
talking about? Headlights.
Washing
did you get
machine
a
makes
headlight
way
from?
more sense.
No, that's so smart. You guys are that's so smart.
All right, everybody. North America is now switching over the headlight or the headlamp to washing machine.
Why that piece? Like, what did you use it for?
I don't know, I just find it really nice. That's it. I just find it nice. I haven't been able to use it a lot of times, but I would love to do something with it one day, and it's something to think about, to be honest, to challenge. Yeah.
I know for sure, Nick Trotta, when he was showing me his builds, he uses that a lot. So if you get a chance to see his interview, I'm hoping he'll be able to teach us like how he uses it. Utilize it. That thing's amazing.
He'll be the third interview today. He'll be the final interview for BuildCon. So if you can keep an eye out for him, he'll be a plethora of information.
Washing machine, guys, write that down.
Yeah.
It's no longer a headlight.
What's your favorite licensed Lego theme, and what's your favorite unlicensed Lego theme?
A licensed, probably the one I grew up with, Knight's Kingdom, the old castle sets.
That's a good one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones I loved. And unlicensed, ooh. That's difficult.
Actually, no, that's unlicensed.
That one's an unlicensed
That's the
one,
unlicensed one. Licensed would be like Disney, Marvel.
Colleen.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Well, I'm not a Disney fan, so I will go for Marvel. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Or Stranger Things. Stranger Things.
Oh, okay. Well, you were saying that, so I
Yeah.
guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Let's see, what else? Did we have any more here? All these questions, these chat was going crazy. Everyone's just freaking out about how they can't unsee it being a washing machine now. They're like, it's 100. Messi Maro like is coming on soon, and he's just like, washing machine. I can't unsee it.
I'm gonna make a post out of it.
Yeah, you definitely have to make a post of it.
You're just gonna blow the internet's mind away.
That was actually the last specific question, so it actually worked out really well. Everyone's honestly just going on a tangent right now about washing machines, and it's like perfect for those micro scale laundry rooms. Yeah, I can't unsee washing machines. LOL, washing machine. It's perfect. So we're just going over our time just a little bit here. Is there anything that you want to finish off with? Anything that people can go to do? Like, do you have like a Bricklink or a store, a specific website, and anything you're promoting?
Yeah, anything coming up that's exciting for you, let us know. This is your time.
That you're allowed to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's just say this one I'm gonna post tonight on Instagram and Facebook for the first time. So this was like literally the first time I showed it to anybody. So I hope everyone enjoyed.
Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to check the trailer out for it, it's posted on my Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube. I think everybody can find the links out there.
Perfect.
And yeah, if anybody has any questions or something, ask me and just talk with me. And I love to share the love for Lego, I guess. Yeah.
Very cool.
Looking forward to seeing more of your stuff, Corneel. Thank you for being here with BuildCon, kicking off the final day. You have been fantastic.
Yeah, thank you so much. Everybody say thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We'll get you out of here in a second. Don't hang up, though. We'll just talk to you in 1 second. Guys, we are going to be right back with BuildCon Day 3. That was our very first interview of the day with Corneel. And again, thank you so much to him. We're going to put you guys on a quick commercial break. So stay tuned for that. And we will come back next with our second guest for the day. You guys are not going to want to miss it.
Cool. So